Hello my beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome my dear. My name is Paulina and please join the family by subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and also of course follow me on Instagram where we have a lot of fun and a lot of content that I do not post in here, which is more private, you know? Okay, so guys, I just want to give you a little update of what's happening because I've been posting a little bit about it on Instagram. As you can see, there is a little bit of a difference in the background, and that is because we currently moved out of my old apartment, which I already sold, and we moved to my mom just to get through this period before our trip to South Africa. Unfortunately, we were supposed to be in South Africa by now, in all honesty. However, we are actually under quarantine at the moment, from obvious reasons, and yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer to get there, but I really hope we will eventually get to South Africa so I can greet my new home. So yeah, we're with my mom now. How cool is that? Alright guys, so due to the unfortunate situation, I had to cheer myself up, because who wouldn't? It was very hard. In all honesty guys, I'm still very much confused about everything that's happening. I don't know where I'm gonna live. It's just a mess. So I had to just cheer myself up, and I got perfumes. And I got very expensive perfumes, and I got a lot of them. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. So the first fragrance that I got, all of them by the way are from Francis Kurkdjian. And the first fragrance that I got is the one that I already had in my collection, but I just got it in a bigger size, which is the original Baccarat Rouge 540, and I got this in 200 milliliters. So as you already know, I do own the small version, which it's quite full still, but I felt like I just needed a backup, and maybe the smaller size I'm gonna gift to my mom, because surprisingly she got absolutely obsessed with this fragrance, which was very unexpected, because this is not really her vibe, but she really loves it, so I might give it to her. And I will keep the big bottle, which is 200 milliliters. What can I say guys? I was a little bit disappointed in the beginning with this fragrance because it's molecular. It will disappear on you and then appear again and do the same thing over and over again. So that's quite of a bummer, but I do know that everyone around me can smell me. So that's the good thing that keeps me going with it, basically. And I just love the smell. I just love the smell. What can I say? I wouldn't get such a big bottle. However, I was browsing online, and on the website that I love getting the things from, it was heavily discounted. So I'm gonna tell you how discounted it was. I think it was 30% on each perfume that I got. So basically one bottle in here I got for free. That's how it was. So yeah, I got this big bottle. This is gonna last me for a while. I know that many people tell me that in South Africa it's quite tricky to get very niche perfumes. So yeah, now I am just, you know, safe. So that's the first thing. Oh, and by the way, I was watching lovely Yana from The Scented on YouTube recently, because she was talking about the perfume that I wanted to get. And I'm gonna share her tips as well. Hello Yana, if you're watching. So if you want to make sure that your Baccarat Rouge is absolutely original, of course get it from the website, but if you are getting the perfume from a reseller, you have to look at the edges, so they are curvy to the middle of the bottle, and also there should be a KK engraved inside the cap. So these are the two tips, the main ones that she gave, and really helped me to distinguish as well. So yeah, that was very great. Thank you Yana for sharing these important tips and tricks of yours. So yeah, that's the Baccarat Rouge 540. The next fragrance that I got, because many people asked me about it, wanted my opinion on it, and I just couldn't resist, to be honest, is the Baccarat Rouge Extrait. This one unfortunately I didn't find in the biggest size. So I only have the 70 ml bottle. I really feel like even though you spend more money on the bigger size, it's really great bang for your buck because you actually pay so much less for a milliliter. So, you know, I just prefer buying bigger bottles if I know that the perfume is the one that I love. Anyways, this is the bottle, and as you can see, it has a nice metal engraving in here, like a metal thingy on it instead of a paper one that the original has. The cap is exactly the same, you have the KK here, and the bottle is beautiful, isn't it? Just beautiful. But I know that you're dying to know what I think of the scent, so I'm gonna tell you. Straight out of the bat, I feel like it's more potent than the original Baccarat Rouge. It's definitely more dense. As many people say, it's true, it is more dense. The difference between the notes is that this one has bitter almond to it. It's definitely more heavy on the amber. So yeah, it's definitely more dense, more potent. Is it more unisex? I wouldn't say so. To me, it's a little bit more creamy, and I don't want to say toned down because it's not, but it's just a little bit more pulled down. It's not as airy. It's not as you know, all over the place. It sits right where you spray it. So I love it. To be honest, guys, I know that is a massive splurge and I don't want to be, you know, encouraging you to do so, but to me, the best way to wear Baccarat Rouge is to just mix them too. Because this one will project in the air. You yourself will not be able to smell it all the time. That's the bummer of this fragrance. But it will project. Every other person will smell you. It's more airy, it's more elevated. This one is definitely more dense, so it will sit closer to your skin, and this is the scent that you will smell on yourself. So that's the main difference between them two, in my opinion. That's all I'm gonna say about it. So the best way for you to smell a fragrance and make other people smell the fragrance is just to mix them too, because you get the best of the both worlds. Of course, people will smell you when you wear the Extrait, but you know, if you still want to have this airy, I don't know if that's the right word to say airy about this fragrance, because it is quite potent and dense as well. But you know, if you still want this airy quality, this burnt sugar quality of the original Baccarat, and have the pleasure of smelling it on yourself, this is the way to go. So, you know, it just depends on what you prefer. In all honesty, guys, I know that people say they are quite different. I don't smell that much of a difference. You know, this one I've been wearing a lot. And this one I've been testing out since I got it. So it was on around 4 days ago. So this one is denser. It's just denser. It's like a very, very dense version of the original. I feel like the lasting power is very similar on both of them. From the skin, they evaporate in the 8th hour, I shall say. 8th, 9th hour. But on clothes and in the hair, they last days and days and days. I don't wash my hair every single day because I have very thick hair and it's, you know, not very, like, there's no need. So when I spray it in my hair, either or, it will stay. It will stay, and I get whiffs from them from time to time. So these are amazing. So yeah, now I have a little family, guys. How crazy is that? I never have thought I would have a family of Baccarat Rouges, but here I am. Here I am. Life is surprising, isn't it? So yeah, that's that. That's all about Baccarat Rouge. Also, I got the pearl, the star of the show, which is Oud Satin Mood. And again, I was really hesitating when it comes to buying this fragrance because in Poland there is no way you can smell it in person. But again, my lovely Yana, you convinced me to get it because she loved it so much, and you know, I love oud. So to me, oud is something that I'm not afraid of. I'm not afraid of fecal notes as well, so you know, it doesn't bother me. this oud, I knew it would be smooth because Yana loves it. You know what I mean? So this is Oud Satin Mood. It's not the Extrait, it's the original Eau de Parfum. Again, this was not available on the website. And this is basically the fragrance that I got for free from buying both Baccarat Rouges. So, you know, I'm just happy. I'm just happy. So this is how the bottle looks like. And just to be sure, because I have problems with memory recently, to be honest, guys. I don't know what's happening with me, but this is what it is. Let's see what the notes really are, because I don't want to make a mistake in here. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so we have, of course, oud, then we have benzoin, we have rose, we have vanilla, and we have, again, rose, and we have violet. So from the bat, you can tell that this is going to be a little bit powdery. There's going to be vanilla, and of course, our typical oud-rose combination. So this is what I was expecting. But it's way better than I was expecting it to be. So again, the bottle is just to die for. I think from all of them, this is my favorite bottle because, you know, it's just so dark and sexy and just matches me. It just matches me. So Oud Satin Mood, I'm actually going to spray it. It's definitely unisex, but I'm gonna be honest with you, my partner does not like it. And if you know my partner, he likes certain fragrances, and I know that he has good taste, but in this circumstance, he doesn't like it. I love it. I love it, and that's all matters. You know, I'm gonna wear it to death. So first you get that typical rose oud combination, but that rose oud combination is very, very amped up by the violet. You can straight out of the bat smell the violet, which gives it a little bit of a powdery undertone, which in general makes the perfume more feminine. I absolutely adore it. And guys, as much as I love the beginning and I love the heart, you know, because, you know, I like oud in general, so there's not many ouds that I hate. Especially if they're sweet ouds. This is not a bitter oud, this is a sweet oud. Smooth, nice. Ugh. So, the best thing happens in the dry down, guys. Because you get this amazing, amazing vanilla oud combination. And this is so rare. So, so rare. Because, you know, I'm very much used to those rose oud. Everywhere we have rose oud. But this one is different. Because, first of all, that violet really makes it so unique. And then that vanilla and that benzoin, you get that sugary effect in the dry down with those smooth woods combined. This is, to me, perfection of a fragrance. And I will be honest, I could get rid of all my other ouds if I had to and just stick to this one. This would be enough for me. I will be fine with only this oud. And this is a big statement for me because, you know, I love my oudies. But this one is amazing. Actually, I'm gonna make a video soon because I have to get rid of many perfumes. I mean, not really get rid of, but they have to stay in Poland. And that's because I cannot travel with them. You know, I just cannot put them all in my suitcase because they will not allow me. The baggage allowance will not allow me to do that, no matter how much I pay. And they cannot go with international shipping such as FedEx, DHL, because they do not allow having flammable liquids. So I will have to leave a lot of fragrances from my collection in Poland, and I will make a video about that. What I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of. I mean, again, not getting rid of, what is staying. And this is definitely a keeper. I think this is gonna be the only oud that I will take with me, and I'm absolutely serious now. Listen to what I say, and I hope I'm not lying, but I think this is gonna be the only oud that I will keep. Because this is just enough. This is all I want. This is oud and rose combination to the perfection with that gorgeous powdery violet. Oh, this is just amazing, guys. This is just amazing. I love it. It is a beast. It projects. It's very long lasting, beautiful fragrance. I love it. I love it, and I want to share with you another thing that I'm doing to it. I mix it with Kayali Vanilla 28. And these two is a power couple you have never smelled before. This you're gonna love. This is perfection. This is just heaven, heaven. These two combined, I love them both all alone. I wear them both all alone, but if you make them have an affair on your skin, you're just gonna love it. You're just gonna love it. I can promise you. Try this combination out because you're not gonna regret it. You know, I love Kayali, I love vanilla, and this just amps up this sugary benzoinic note and that vanilla note in this fragrance. They just work so beautifully together, it's insane. And I'm not the biggest perfume mixer, to be honest. I mix from time to time, but not always. But I feel like this is the best combination I have done on my skin ever. So try this out, guys. If you have them both, just try them out together. And yeah, that's it for now, guys. I just wanted to share my little haul. I know it was a big splurge, but what can you do when you're sad, hey? What can you do? So I hope you really liked it, guys. I'm gonna see you in my next video, which I intend to record very, very soon, since I have a lot of time on my plate now. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.